Hey guys, today we're talking about the RVX2 from Prime. We're gonna sit down and have a good conversation about this bow. But before we do that, make sure you check out these sponsors who help us bring you this show. Also, don't forget in the description below, you'll find all of our own discount codes for all sorts of brands. So check that out. You might find something cool and get an awesome discount at the same time. Say a special thanks to our good friends at Easton, Trophy Ridge, Scott Archery, and Gas Bowstrings for their help and support in keeping this channel going. And now, on to the show. Hey guys, and welcome to BowHunterPlanet. On today's show, we're going to talk about the RVX2 from Prime. I wanted to do this in a little different format today because I actually personally hunted with the RevX2 last year, and I thought it'd be a good conversation piece to show you and tell you why I'm going to hunt again this year with the RVX2. So although my success wasn't absolutely amazing in 2023, I will say this, I had a lot of fun shooting the RevX2 and in that pursuit of a whitetail. I was very happy with the way the bow shot. I think for me, the way it feels in my hand is really a perfect fit for what I want to do at that level of a bow. And the size, 32-inch axle is a great size for a tree stand bow hunter. Prime did not disappoint this year. I had a chance to go to Prime as well this year to check out their bows in person and check out their facilities, and it was really eye-opening. They took a bow out of a freezer and showed us how the Nano Grip works and how it keeps your hand warm even when a bow that's been frozen for years, I bet, at a time. So it was a pretty incredible experience to see that, test it in my own hands, and feel the difference. Now, the advantage to that Nano Grip is pretty big because what it really does is it makes this bow have basically a carbon grip. So when people think of a carbon bow, they think, oh, I gotta buy a carbon bow to get that warmth to the touch feeling. Well, the thing is, Prime actually took care of that for you by creating this Nano Grip technology. And with this, it has the ability to make you not feel warm or cold. It feels just perfectly room temperature all the time. It's very impressive, honestly. With this bow, you get the core cam, and this is a cam that is tried and true for Prime. These are different cams. I don't know if you noticed that. So the top and the bottom of this bow will actually be a different cam, and that's because of the center shot technology when they're shooting dead center of the bow, your arrow. And with that, you actually come over the top of it and you feel like you're over the top of the arrow, and it feels really nice when you're actually shooting this bow. What they really added this year was the IMS system. So if you want to add in the rest that attaches here, like the QAD or any of those brands now that have that ability. They also added the front Picatinny for a sight, so you have the ability to do a regular sight, or you can go and put it right in the middle here and try to get that balance in the middle of your riser. Very exciting, very cool stuff they're doing with this bow, and really it took the RevX and kind of updated it to fit that newer technology, which is pretty cool. All right guys, we're gonna speed test the RVX2. This is gonna be set at 29 inches, draw 70 pounds. We're gonna do a 350, 450, 550, and 650 grain arrow. So they still have the suppression built onto the limbs here. You can see they also have the suppression here on the string stop. And again, this is a mod specific core cam. So basically you do have to tell them, like if you're 29.5 or 29 or whatever you are, you do have to tell them that, and there is a mod specifically for that cam. So let's talk about the specs real quick of this bow. So again, the RVX2 is a 32-inch axle. Brace height is 6.25 inches. Draw lengths are 26 to 30 inches. IBO is up to 340 feet per second, with draw weight of up to 70 pounds and let off up to 85%, and the total mass weight of this bow is 4.4 pounds. So definitely a light bow in the category. I think they did a great job with this. Feels nice. Again, the lightness of this bow, the way it looks, I really enjoy it. I like what I see. They put this awesome curve in there. I think that looks really good as well. So just very excited about this bow this year. I think it's gonna be another great year for bow hunting, and having this bow tagging along with me on every hunt is gonna be very exciting. So I do plan to start my hunt off this year with this bow. Another cool thing about this bow is with those mods, you can actually get to 1/4 inch increment changes. So if you need something there, you can actually get within a 1/4 inch. So depending on what your draw length is, you have more flexibility now with these. One of my favorite parts about the RVX series and the RevX series before that was the stableness of the bow. This framework they did with this is actually, if you've seen it being machined, you'd be very impressed by the machining at Prime, G5 Prime. They do an excellent job, very high end. But by doing the curve and all the other stuff, they've really made this bow very stable for shooting. And when you go out and shoot it, you can really get that feel for the bow. It shoots excellent. If you're a person who gets into more of the 3D or target shooting, you might want to consider the RVX 4 or 6, because those will go 34-inch axle and 36-inch axle. So guys, I hope you had a good time with me today talking about the RVX2. Again, I do think this is a very, very good bow. I think you guys definitely need to get to your local shop and shoot this bow. And I hope you find it as cool as I did. I think it's a great shooter, and I think going forward this year, it's something you definitely need to consider. We'll see you next time right here on Bowhunter Planet. The archery repair kit that we launched this year help keep yourself in the field longer with having the ability to fix your bow in the field. The archery repair kit gives you all the tools you need to keep going in your hunt and get you through before you need to go back to a pro shop.